Actually, I don't need this. All right. Recording going.
Mm-hmm.
We're all here. We're all ready.
Yep.
Eve.
All right.
Mhm.
We will start with Vice Captain, Sir Hendrickson.
Eve.
So, Sir Hendrickson, your last moment. Oh, okay. Okay. Sir Hendrickson,
Mhm.
in your last moment, you watched as Madame Reitima struggled to escape from the grasp of something that could only be felt. Then the dragon was there once more. Screams, and then a pressure, like something had broken in your mind. You slam back into your armchair in the lounge, but you don't smell the pine and cigar smoke. You smell blood. There is a screech of a chair being shoved back somewhere in the room, but it is muffled by a stirring heat in your ears. Your ears are bleeding, and you are injured. What do you do?
I'm gonna uh I'm gonna rest my head in my hands and like lean forward on my chair and I'll say, Captain, I require a brief absence for a bit.
Uh, are you looking at the captain right now?
Um I have like I'm doing that edgy thing where it's like I make a little bit of room on my hands so he just sees one of my eyes.
Oh, okay. Captain Stillmore has snapped her attention towards something happening behind you. And you can tell her expression is one of surprise, concern, and fear. And she, like, flinches and looks down at you as well. Uh, what, what's happening? What happened to you? And she notices your ears, the blood running down your ears. What, what just happened?
Captain, I have told you what has happened so many times that I don't know if I can go through it all over again. But listen to me and listen to me very close. If you trust me, and if you know me, you will know everything that I tell you in this moment is truth. The moments that will transpire tonight have been lived time and time again. Every single night I have lived through these moments agonizingly over and over again, and we are stuck in some type of paradox that we cannot leave. And I fear that the princess may be at the center of it. But I do not know how to break the link, nor do I know how to free us from its bind. All I know is the last time that time was reset, Madame Ritima was not in the castle, and I must confirm her well-being immediately.
Captain Stillmore looks terrified and shocked, but she sees that panic in your eyes, and she knows that what you're saying is the truth. She trusts you. Okay, what what do you need me to do, Archibald?
I I need you to tell the guards to scan the castle for the madam. If they find her, they should notify me or you immediately. If they do not find her, then I fear my suspicions will come true, that Madame is no longer with us.
Okay, okay. And Captain Stillmore gets up and um, points at Mishka, who is still, eyes wide and body tense. You. Find Davros in the basement. Search there for Madame Reitiman. Go. And Mishka runs. Sir Grave Warden is next. Find your father. You heard me. And Sir Grave Warden flinches. He is confused and frightened.
I'll turn and back her up as she gives her command. I'll say, "Now, listen to your captain."
Sir Grave Warden gives another scared look at Holloway before running. Holloway is standing. His chair has fallen over. And
Oh, sorry.
yeah. Oh, I mean, go ahead.
No. You're still narrating. Please go ahead.
Okay. Holloway is standing. His chair has fallen over. And his tail is lashing behind him, twitching and uncontrolled. His eyes are wide and unfocused, but his body is tense. His hand is clenched around the hilt of his sword, and the other is pressed against his chest. And there is... You can't tell it exactly because he is wearing red. But you can tell that he is shaking.
I will clumsily stand up because my head is like pounding after coming back, and I'll kind of stumble a few seconds, few steps this way, few steps that way, and I'll kind of like break my fall on the captain to kind of like try and hold myself up, and like I feel like she would also be very like concerned because like being a Goliath, like I would never allow myself to like be vulnerable. Like I would
Yeah.
I would fake being strong before I let myself be seen like not okay, which is like that's not like me at all.
Hmm. She clasps your forearms in that, like, trying to hold you up kind of way. Hendrickson. Archibald. I don't know what is wrong. She was not in the palace. Where was she? Do you need
She
healing? And she puts like a hand to the side of his face.
I'll put my hand on top of hers. Helena, I know not what binds us here, but all I know is that the madam was trying to leave the castle grounds, and the last I saw, there was some type of wicked magic, some dark arcana that pollutes the outside of the castle walls. To step beyond a certain point is certain death. That is all I know at the moment. And I turn and look towards Prince Holloway. Your Highness, I understand I have said many things, many of which I'm sure do not make sense right now. But all I need you to know is that Princess Reina may very well be the key to solving this mystery. I beg of you, in your assistance to finding her.
Prince Holloway doesn't turn around to face you, but he slowly draws his sword. And he leaves.
I don't know if he's going to listen in a good way or a bad way.
I've never seen him like that.
I can't blame him. I've just delivered quite a painful truth. I just
No,
hope that I did the right thing in divulging the information so soon. In previous time loops, I waited till the end before I told everyone the truth, but this time, I simply could not hold it back. Not after witnessing what I saw last time.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I I will get the cleric. She can heal you.
Elena, I. She may be able to heal me physically, but something tells me the wounds that I have suffered go much deeper than just my skin. But only time will tell.
She knows Arcana. I don't.
I know.
Okay,
We will get through this, Elena. I swear it. You just have to trust me.
I trust you. Of course I do. And she puts her forehead against yours. All right. Are we ready to move to the next person?
Eve.
Okay. Yay. Yikes. Okay. This is so great. Right. I gotta change the sounds. All right. There we go. Lord Vansa. In that final moment, following Holloway as he crossed the guard lounge, with the younger two following behind, there was a sharp metallic click. You saw Rena turn the dial of a silver pocket watch as the stone began breaking, as the screaming shook the halls. Then you felt it again, that gut-wrenching lurch back in time, your vision distorting and blurring, the pain of it all. Something is wrong. Something is very wrong. The arcana around you is wavering. And there's something, some sort of pain in your skull. What do you do?
Vansa is kind of sidestepping back and forth. He's trying to gather his bearings, and he feels a little, unbalanced. Like everything around him is still distorted, but in the moment, he doesn't know whether to find Holloway or to find Rena. So he slightly staggers upward before immediately just leaving.
Right? And so leaving the gala, you would run into Barley, who's in that way. So, where is it? Where's the hall? There it is. So, Barley, your introduction as well. Lord Everhart, you stand, unsteady, In the main entrance hall, the ticking sound of Rena's pocket watch slowly fades from your mind. You remember the falling stone, Rena's silver pocket watch, and the way she focused on it instead of the falling ceiling apart, the ceiling splitting apart above you. She was calm, as if this was routine. She had turned the dial, and now you are here, alive, but something feels wrong. You are injured. What do you do?
I think he would kind of just stand there for a second, like, whoa. And what part of him is injured, like specifically?
There is a um there is a pain in his skull, and um yeah,
Yeah.
and
Well, in that
probably like
case, yeah.
a little bit of blood coming from like the scalp dripping down the face.
Okay. Yeah, he'll kind of just like rub his temples with his fingers, and he'll hear the door opening behind him, and he'll turn around and see Lord Vansa standing there, and he will say, "Oh, Vansa, I mean, it just restarted, but you haven't seen Rena yet, have you?"
No, I haven't. uh, What? What should we do?
I think we should find her again. We don't have time to waste. Come on.
But
And he'll.
wait.
What? What?
Uh, I'm afraid if Holloway remembers this, if Holloway remembers what happened, should we? He can't say it, but he is fully articulating that he has no idea what to do right now.
Barley looks kind of like as unsure as Vance does, but he does know one thing, and that he's got to see the princess again. He he saw the stopwatch. He saw her restart time. So he's like, I don't know either, honestly, but if anyone has an answer, maybe she'll be able to explain more.
You're right. Answers are what we need. This will probably happen again. So, wherever you found her last time, she's gotta be there, right?
I hope so, actually. I was gonna go to her room, but you do make a good point. Follow me. And he'll start off and go back to the basement area. Was it the pink door for the basement? Beast, you're muted.
Sorry, 1 second.
Oh, all good. Okay. Do. I suppose in the meantime, Barley will look at Vansa and he'll say, or he'll kind of put his head back up to his forehead, or hand up to his forehead, and then he'll say, I don't know why it's different this time. My head aches real bad.
Mine as well. I'm sorry if I'm acting off. It must have something to do with that. Maybe. Did you hear the ticking?
I did hear the ticking, yes. It's not too loud right now though. I'm curious about what that's all about. Rinna probably has more answers.
She does. And I don't want to think that she may be doing something nefarious, of course. I've heard many good things about her. But I don't think we should cancel out the possibility of her being a lot less empathetic to us.
What do you mean by that? I don't think she would do anything to hurt us.
But that's the thing. If she's been living this over and over however many times she has, in how many of those instances has she had the opportunity to just play with anyone's mind? And I don't want to think badly of her, of course. Only I think we should be cautious.
Ooh, I'm back. Sorry.
Welcome back.
I was listening. I just had to
All good.
say something.
Well, I think before we cast any blame, we should figure out. We should go talk to her.
You're right.
Okay. So I did highlight different doors, as you can see, in colors. Yellow is towards the which is top right.
Mhm.
No one's colorblind here, right?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Yellow is here is where the royal quarters are. Green is the kitchen and the garden. Red is the guard lounge. Oh, no, I was wrong. Green is just outside. Pink is the kitchen. Blue is downstairs in the basement. That is the left blue. Left blue is basement with Davros right here. Right is the music room. Right blue is music room, and orange is the meeting room.
Okay.
The meeting room is the one you passed by with the two people talking, Barley, last session.
Great. Yeah, so I think Barley would continue on to the. You said pink was basement?
Blue
Which
is
was
basement.
blue is basement, blue is basement. Okay, yeah, we'll head back to the basement just because that was the last place. Or that's where Brenna went last time.
All right. All right, sounds good. All right. Just as you go down into the basement, I don't know, roll a perception, both of you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Ugh.
What?
Ooh, okay, okay. Sounds
5.
good. Um, all right. Switching to the basement.
Mm.
Yep. Well, okay, yeah, we'll set up what's going on in the basement. So you
Hmm.
both enter into the. Oh no!
No.
Sorry, I remembered.
Oh.
And I also need to put someone else on here
Oh.
first in a second. All right. As you enter into the basement, a palace guard with two swords stands there, tall tiefling man, and he looks down at both of you. Lord Vansa, you would know this as Sir Senrig Davros. Barley, you do not know. Well, you've met this guy before in a previous loop. Um, yeah, and what Rena said about him. Um, yeah, but he looks down at both of you. Barley, if you want to make an insight, you can.
Yes, I would like to do that.
Lord Vansa, you know how he's looking at you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Good
Oh.
inside Barley.
there is a lot of hatred and um like disgust in Davros's eyes when he looks at Vansa.
Barley will look between them. Remind me, does Barley know the history between them?
Yes. Rena
Okay.
said the thing about like he he wanted my uncle pretty much.
Yes, okay. Yeah, so Barley will look between them and just kind of be a little bit awkward for a moment, but then he'll clear his throat and say, sorry, have you seen the princess today? Or, I guess, in the past couple minutes?
Davros responds with a much angrier tone than last loop. Just neither of you are supposed to be down here.
We have an urgent matter to attend to. I just need to know if the princess has been here.
No one has been here except for, why should I tell you?
Listen,
I mean, yeah.
it's important, okay? I know we have a past. It's Listen, I don't want to be here. Uh can you please just help us?
Cole Hearth was here. All right? That's it.
Thank you.
Can I go check? Just to be sure.
Fine.
Thank you. Come on, Vansa. Take a walk to the basement.
All right. There is a shorter, muscular man opening and closing barrels, writing down on a checklist. Vansa, you know this as the quartermaster, Mr. Hearth. He's in charge of inventories and supplies.
Uh, excuse me, Mr. Hearth.
He turns around. Yes? What do you need?
Have have you happened to see the princess around here at any point, like earlier?
Oh, uh, no. Sometimes she comes down here every so often to read in peace, but not today. I don't know. I've just been down here for like 20 minutes. Uh,
Okay.
wine. We need more upstairs.
Yes.
Kitchen. You know how Valon is with making everything in order. Ugh.
Oh yeah. Well, you have a good rest of your night.
Yeah, you too. But have fun with the gala and all that.
Yes, we shall. I
And
don't think she's anywhere close to here.
ugh, I guess we gotta find her fast. I hope we can. Come on. And before he leaves, he will turn back to Cole and he will say, "If you do end up seeing the princess, and if she hasn't seen us, would you try and find us? I guess. I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna be, but it's an urgent matter."
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm gonna be back in the kitchen in like a little bit, so
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
no
Come on,
problem.
Vince. Let's go. And he'll head back up.
All right. Back in the basement, you walk in on a pretty tense conversation.
Hmm.
Mishka is whispering something to Davros, who has to, like, crouch down to hear him.
Barley will approach cautiously and just, I guess, kind of try and listen in first before he, like, interrupts them.
All right. All right. Can either of you read lips?
No.
I think. One second. Wait. Um, I have. Well, Vansa has an invisibility spell,
Hmm.
and using it. Oh man, that's above second level. He could. A creature you touch has the invisible condition until the spell ends. Spell ends early, immediately after the target makes an attack roll, deals damage,
There's
or.
also a lot of shadows here, Vansa.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Oh, which one
Everywhere
was
that's not directly under a torch. So, like, pretty much the doorway and, yeah, all the doorways in the light and the book over there in the corner
Okay.
are the only light areas.
I don't. Do I just like? Can you just walk along the wall
Yeah,
in the shadow?
yeah.
He just whispers to Barley. He's like, "Stay here."
Okay.
You can describe how you become that.
Okay. As Barley's watching Lord Vansa round the corner, the edges of his clothes begin to kind of wisp out, as if it were made of like a cloud, and he begins to drift into the shadow along the wall.
All right. Um, and as is tradition, goal is inside chat.
Mm.
um,
Oh my god.
yeah. So with that, you can hear. No, and you can. This whole area is shadow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's just this area is light. This area, and then way up there. All right, so you can hear Mishka say, well, it's gonna be the middle of the conversation, so um, Mishka has never seen um, Prince so angry. Um, Vice Captain not okay, injured. Uh, um, must find Madam. Last seen not in palace. Captain orders. Uh, it's I believe what Captain meant was don't let anyone come down here. Oh wait, Mishka believes. Don't let anyone come down here. Dangerous.
Vansa very discreetly rounds back around. I'm okay, so it seems as though the guards are looking for Madame Ratima. And it also seems that Prince Holloway is angered which is not a good thing.
Oh, well, I guess if we find him, you can calm him down, right?
I can try, but we should get going, and we should make haste.
Yes, indeed. Okay.
Hello. You,
Hi.
Davros points at Barley.
Oh.
Uh, you are not. Yeah, what? You're not Madame Ratima, are you?
No, I mean, why would you think that?
Um, Lord Vanta, you can see that Davros is, like his eyes are wide. He is currently being blinded due to his light sensitivity by this light right here, so he can't actually see Barley.
Lord Everhard, he cannot see you that clearly.
Oh,
So the princess was not here. We will be making our exit. We will keep an eye out for Madame Ratima.
Davros kind of narrows his eyes. Fine. He steps aside.
thank you. And
And
Barley will.
as they're leaving, Vanta kind of just like looks back at Davros and he says very quietly, I am very sorry for anything I have done. And everything. And then he leaves.
Davros doesn't look down. All right. Hendrickson.
Yes.
All right. Shall I? Oh, oops. Um, Captain Stillmore, kisses, Hendrickson on the forehead and just, shall I get the cleric?
You know, in all of these time loops, the one thing that I have noticed is that we get so consumed about this night that you and me, we never even got to share a single moment in all this chaos. If you wouldn't mind, Helena, stay with me just for a bit.
I will. Shelby,
And I kind of like lean back and sit up against the seat of the chair, and I look up towards the sky, and I'm like, you know,
yeah,
sometimes I wonder if we'll ever find our way out of this time loop, or if we're just destined to be here forever. It's such a cruel fate to have to do these same moments over and over again, feeling as though there's no way out. You know, I envy you in the fact that you don't remember.
I'm. I can't imagine. I'm so sorry. I know. I know you, Archibald, and I know you have that strength inside you. Brave this. I will be with you every step of the way, however I can.
I know, Helena, and I thank you every day for your support. And I raise my hand up to her face. I say, "Ah, the moment we find a way out of this, I am treating you to the most luxurious night out, for you deserve it. There is no woman in the universe that I can imagine that could stand with me through this chaos, other than you."
You're always far too kind, Archibald. Would
And
love
then
to do so.
then so it shall be. And I'm gonna grab my head and wince in pain. Ugh. Perhaps maybe now would be a good time for that cleric.
All right. All right. Come. And she's going to grab Hendrickson's hand and um, very firmly, um, she's going to pretty much march him out of the room and towards the kitchen. All right. All right. Okay, sounds good. Hallway. Okay. Okay. So then, okay. What has happened? Right. And where is she? Where is she? Where'd she go? Captain Stillmore? Captain Stillmore. Captain Stillmore, no. Okay, there she is. Um, I need to remember who is where right now. Right. And then Mishka was supposed to go that way. Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. They will be over in that hallway. He will be in here. As you enter the hallway, you just see guards rushing to different rooms. Mishka goes into the music room here, and father and son, the Grave Wardens, go up into the royal chambers. Um, and yeah, Stillmore is going to lead this way. As two of you enter up. So now three of you are all together. You can each recognize in each other that you are all injured in varying degrees of severity.
Great. Upon seeing Sir Hendrickson, Barley will approach and he'll look rather concerned because clearly Hendrickson is worse for wear. Vice Captain, are you okay? You don't look too good.
They have known better days. But worry not for me. You too. I know that we are in a time loop, but would it kill you to have some manners for the palace? Anyways, for once and for this time only, you have my blessing to move about the castle, for I need your assistance. Madame Retima was outside the castle walls when the last time loop ended, and it is my fear that she did not make it back. If you two are to do anything while you search for the princess, find Madame Retima. If you cannot, then I fear the worst has yet to come, and that the madam will not be coming back.
Barley will look alarmed at this and he'll say, But this is a loop. It resets. She should be here still.
When I hear you say that, I'm going to lunge forward because so Honestly, Hendrickson has been having a little beef with Barley for a while because number one, he keeps calling Princess Reina, and the way he just be moving around the castle, like, oh yeah, da 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 da. He's like, hey, like, boy, you getting on my last nerve. So he's gonna lunge forward. He's gonna grab you by the shirt and pull you forward and say, "Listen to me here, boy. Understand this and understand it now. When I speak something, it is because I know what is true and what is not. This is a time loop, yes, but you went outside. You did not see what I saw. There was a veil, some type of magic that covered the castle, but there was a wall beyond that, some type of dark arcana which I have never known. And Madame Ratima was standing in the middle of it when the loop ended. And I fear that because she was not within this veil, this protection of some sort, then maybe she's at risk. That is why I urge you to search for her. So why don't you go do that instead of standing here and arguing with me?
Sir Hendrickson. And Lord Vansa comes up and puts a hand on his shoulder. We will look for her as we look for the princess. You have our word.
My grip on his shirt is like still like iron grip, but I'll just say, thank you, Lord Fansa. And I'll let Barley go with a little bit of a shove.
Barley's eyes are wide, and it's clear he isn't talked to like that, like, ever. So he's, like, real shaken up, and he quickly says, "I'm sorry, I didn't mean to question you, I'm just I sorry, yes, we will look for her, yes."
And I'll kind of fall back onto Captain Stillmore because after I raged out, it kind of gave me another headache or intensified my headache. And then before I go, I'll say, and one more thing. While I know the severity of our situation, you two are not making it exactly easy for us to solve the problem, especially you, Barley. When you walk around openly acting as though you have free reign of the castle, do not forget your role. Until we solve what's happening, don't forget your place and go speaking out of turn despite your knowledge.
Barley will look down like a sad puppy, and he'll say, Yes, sir, I'm sorry."
Sir Hendrickson, I know that this is a tense situation, but this is not time for those types of lectures. Once we figure a way out of this, I mean, by all will, go ahead, but please, take care of yourself first. We will look for Princess Rena and Madame Ratima.
Thank you.
Now, let's go.
"Yeah, let's go." And as they walk, probably to Rena's room this time, or Barley's looking back at Sir Hendrickson, just like, "I don't know about this anymore."
Bartley,
But
I'm sorry to drop the honorific, but he has just been through something more traumatizing than I think we have so far.
Also, guys, I'm so sorry to cut you off, but there's a massive storm happening outside right now.
oh,
If my power goes out, or if I disconnect, my power might go out. Hopefully it doesn't, but we'll see what happens.
Ooh,
okay, good
Okay,
luck.
all good, all good.
good luck.
Right. So, do kitchen. Captain Stillmore puts like
On the
an
charge.
arm on Hendrickson's arm. Well, puts a hand on Hendrickson's arm. You got this. Come. And pulls him into the kitchen.
I just got back in time to see my boy.
Mhm. And Captain Stillmore's not on here. So I gotta put Captain Stillmore on here. Where is Captain Stillmore? Okay. You're here, Adela? Adela, are you here? Um, okay. Oh, oh,
His power probably went out.
Oh no.
okay. Okay. Good, all good. Then we will go to Fong. Yeah, they will be in kitchen. Yeah, so Barley and Lord Vansa as Captain Stillmore and Vice Captain Hendrickson go into the kitchen. You see Miss Sterling standing by the door of the map room, looking a little anxious because clearly, like, Arthur is not there anymore. So he just waves.
Danza is going to walk over to her.
Vansa, what's happening?
Well, if you have not heard, but from what I know, Madame Ratima is missing,
Mhm.
and they are looking for her.
That's not good. Is she currently with Bela, Princess Bela?
Oh my. I didn't even think of... Oh no. Barley,
Yeah.
if what... If what Sir Hendrickson was saying was true, no one would be with Bela.
Oh. I don't even know where Bela would be.
She really likes flowers. Maybe she'd be in the garden.
Yes, or maybe Rinna found her already.
Maybe. But I don't know if that's likely.
Sir Arthur rushes out of the royal quarters. No one's in there.
Ugh.
Well, at least we have an answer to one of our questions.
Yeah,
Maybe we should check the garden.
I think so as well. Let's go. Yeah, lead the way. Lead the way.
Have either of you seen Mishka?
Yes, down in the basement, Mishka was talking to Sir Davros.
All right. Is he there now?
I think he had left earlier, but he was that way.
Okay, okay. And Sir Arthur's going to run. Check on the basement. Sir Grave Warden crosses quite quickly. Where's the captain?
They're in the kitchen. Something was wrong. I think Hendrickson got injured. Sir Hendrickson got injured.
Oh, of course he did. All right, 1 second. Come on. And he grabs Dame Grace by the wrist and starts dragging her.
Vansa grimaces at that.
Yeah. And
Came through dripping out the
Oh,
fender. I'm
here's
sipping
He's
15,
back.
couple weapon
Welcome
on me.
back.
hey,
Bro, the
Okay.
wind is blowing so hard outside. It's crazy.
ooh.
That's
Okay,
crazy over
sorry.
here too.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but my power went up for like a second, then came back. I'm not
Okay.
gonna say anything because I don't want to jinx anything. But yeah, I'm back. So.
Nice. Grave Warden was just disrespectful to Hendrickson.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not to his face though.
Okay.
Like,
Wait,
Grave
can we do it
Warden-
again? I missed it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Grave Warden came up to Vansa and said, where's the captain?
And then Lord Vansa said that they were her and Hendrickson were in the kitchen because Hendrickson had gotten injured.
And Grave Warden said, of course he did. Come on. And
Oh,
grabbed
that
Dame
motherfucker's
Grace
talking.
by the wrist and started dragging her.
By the wrist is crazy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Bruh.
Dame Grace looks, on the surface, looks ashamed. And Elodie, like, puts a hand on her hilt. And you just watch her eyes narrow and she starts following the Grave Warden.
Vansa lets out a sigh of relief seeing that Elodie is following them.
Yeah. And as soon as she, like, catches up, she, like, punches Sir Grave Warden in the shoulder so that he lets go of Dame Grace's hand and starts, like, leading her with just a hand on her shoulder instead. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So, he's also gonna be back. Actually, no. I'll just talk. And, yep. I need to make a roll. After all that was happening. That's a failure.
Oh,
Roll again. That's a failure. Okay. There's a scream.
Uh,
It
Where?
comes
direction?
from the music room,
Music.
right here. As Mishka runs out of the room, covered in blood.
Oh my. Mishka
doesn't know what to do. Mishka doesn't know what to do.
What happened?
what was happening?
Miss York, Mishka doesn't know what to do.
What?
And Mishka runs past you in and tries to find the cleric. Says,
Vansa's gonna rush in the room.
Barley will put a hand on Vance's shoulder and was like, wait, he was covered in blood. I don't know if it's safe to go in there.
If there's anything we can do, maybe it's better if we see what's in there.
Barley looks unconvinced, but he follows reluctantly.
okay, this is not spooky enough. Okay. Alright, and we will go to the kitchen. Captain Stillmore firmly leads Hendrickson into the kitchen. Penny, we need healing. And Penny, who's over here making tea, looks up, and Penny is wearing robes of a cleric of Selûne, goddess of the moon. And she immediately drops everything she's doing and rushes over. Yes, of course, of course. You see Corvus, the head chef, look up, see all the blood, and then just immediately look down again. All right, Hendrickson, what happened?
For me to tell you the story now would take too long. Just know that I've been
Yeah. Did his internet cut out?
But again.
Oh no.
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 Oh. What? Oh. Okay. Okay. Why does she have like no? Other person mess. Huh. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Forgot that she doesn't have much healing. Okay. Okay. That is fine. That's good. We will switch to. Hope. Nope. Not that.
Oh no.
It is. It is all good, Adela. Okay.
All
Okay.
right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stay on my phone for right now
Oh. Okay.
because my PC keeps coming in and off. So if someone can help move like my piece, and then
Yeah.
you know, I'll just watch your stream and that stream, and then I can just watch that way. Just so that my power doesn't keep coming in and out. Once my power stays on long enough, then I'll do my PC back up, and then I'll do it that way.
All right. Sounds good. Ooh.
Where were we last? Oh yeah, I was talking to Penny. I'll say.
Yes.
For me to tell you the story now would simply take too long. Just know that I have been affected by an arcana that is dark, one that is unlike any that I have known, and it pains me to my core. My brain, my mind, every one of my senses betrays me. Any alleviation you can offer is greatly appreciated.
Okay. Okay. I can heal, but I don't really know anything to do with identifying what happened. Okay. Okay. And she's going to cast Healing Word at 3rd level. She only has Mass Healing Word, so. Oops. It's fine. Roll. 8 healing. So Hendrickson heals for 8 points. Hendrickson, your ears stop bleeding, but that headache persists.
Yeah. I am relieved, but only slightly. It has nothing to do with your aptitude as a cleric. It is more so that the magic is just so dark that conventional means will not be that effective. Though your intervention is much appreciated. Thank you, Penny.
I can cast again. I'll heal you
No,
more.
no.
Save your magic, for I fear that there are others who are needing of your help as well.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. I can do that.
Captain, we must go check on the other guards. I still have not yet to see Dame Grace or who was the other one? I forgot the other girl's name.
Miss York.
Or Miss York. She was standing just as close to the blast zone as I was. We must check on her quickly.
What do you mean blast zone?
Sorry, you don't remember. Anyways, let's go.
Okay. And as you exit out into the hall, you come face to face with Sir Hendrickson, Dame Grace, and Elodie Sterling. Penny will follow.
Okay, I'm getting my PC back up. I'm gonna switch to Discord right. Oh. Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Yes, yes. All good? Okay. We're good?
Yes. Okay, so
All
so
right.
I see these three when I walk out.
Yes. Sir Grave Warden, has just been like punched in the shoulder, by Elodie Sterling. He drops his grip on Dame Grace's wrist, and Elodie puts a hand on her shoulder. Yeah, I'll say you don't see Mishka right now.
Okay.
Sir Grave Warden looks at both of you. Dame Grace lost Madame Ratima. We don't know where she is.
I'm gonna step forward. Dame, come forward.
She does.
I'm gonna place a hand on her shoulder and say, "Do not allow that fool to plague your mind. You did your duty, and you did it well. Thank you for your continued service to us." And I'm gonna turn to Sir Grave Warden. You know nothing of what you speak. Here we stand at a crisis, and the first thing you do is place blame on another guardsman. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Well, maybe if she did her job correctly.
Silence! You will say nothing else or be stripped of your rank. Return to the guardsman shack, now!
Sir Grave Warden's hand twitches towards the hilt of his sword, but then he, sees Elodie already holding the hilt of her sword, and Captain Stillmore just death glaring him. And he turns around and runs off. He just gives a nod to the three of you and turns around and comes face to face with Mishka covered in blood. What? Mishka. Mishka doesn't know how to help her. Where is Penny? Sorry. What's happening?
God, Miska, what happened?
Miss York injured. Mishka doesn't know what happened. Mishka don't know.
Penny, come with me urgently.
Okay. And Elodie is going to follow Sir Gravewarden. All right. So the two of you will enter after these two into the music room. And then after will be. Where's Penny? My Penny. Okay. Lord Vansa and Barley and Lord Everhart, you enter into the music room down the stairs, and you see Miss York laying in a pool of blood, and a man who you know as Finnegan, who is a servant of the palace, who is just like kneeling in the pool of blood and trying to stop the blood flow. Help! I don't know what to do.
Do some tourniquet procedures.
No, she's not bleeding from anything.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. Miss
it's
York
okay.
is bleeding from her eyes, nose, and ears.
Oh my god.
We need the cleric. Okay. In an attempt to stop like any of the bleeding, Vansel like rips off a piece of his cloak and kind of like holds it over her nose, or like and tries to like pinch the bridge of the nose.
Okay. The the fabric becomes completely soaked within seconds.
Barley looks absolutely terrified as he stands there, and he just kind of stumbles back a little bit, and he's like covering his mouth with his hand, and just, is she dead?
Can I make a check or like to check her pulse or something?
Yeah, medicine check.
Okay.
Finnegan is going to say, she was talking. She was talking at the start.
Good 22.
She does not have a pulse.
I don't. She doesn't have a pulse.
It seems that she, yeah, with that medicine check, you would also know that stiffness hasn't kicked in yet, so she hasn't been dead for a few hours or anything. She is still bleeding very heavily. This is far too much blood to have survived, but it's all coming from her head, which she is a changeling, so she is already very pale, but you can tell the discoloration in her face. It seems she is bleeding from her brain.
I don't think there's anything we can do.
Maybe Renan knows what to do.
It's
She had the clock. She can turn it back.
she. there's no saying what's gonna happen the next time. It might go back to normal if everything resets, but I don't know. The pain we've I had head pain. Maybe she can Vansa piece together that, like, he just saw Hendrickson with like bleeding ears.
Yeah. And he was talking about being closer to that thing. Yeah, he can piece
Yeah.
that together.
Okay. She was most likely closer than Hendrickson to whatever had happened, whatever he was talking about. I don't think there's anything we can do right now.
I need to go find the princess, and he starts heading back up the stairs, probably as these two enter.
Yeah. Hendrickson, you enter and see Miss York lying in a pool of blood down the stairs, and Barley running back up, and Lord Vansa, clothes ripped, trying to, like, there's his clothes on Miss York, trying to do medical aid, and so Finnegan and Vansa are both have blood on them now.
As I pass Barley, I'm gonna stop him and place a hand on his chest, and I'll look down at him and say, "Ignore what I said earlier. Find her, no matter the cost." And I'll keep going down.
Barley will nod and just run up the stairs all the way.
Right.
Sir
If anyone
Hendrick,
wants to make checks, you can also do so.
Oh, checks like what, perception or investigation?
Yeah, like if you want to search for something or like try to tell something, just ask him. Yeah.
I guess I'll do like a medicine check.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
All right. I mean, yeah, you can't tell due to just the blood all over the place. But yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna take a gamble here. Can I do an Arcana check?
Yes.
ooh,
How did I get that for? Okay.
Yay. Okay. You would get a powerful psychic type magic radiating from her head, and also Lord Vance's head and your own.
And would I? Oh, I mean, I failed the medicine check, so I guess I wouldn't be able to tell that like she's gone, or I would be able to tell just from looking at her.
From the general behavior of Finnegan, you would know that that it's bad or she's dead.
I'll walk up and I'll take off my guard helmet and remove my chest plate, and I'll just kneel down next to her. Guardsman York, in the event that you can hear me, please hear me well. You have served me, the captain, and this royal family with dignity, honor, and the highest standard. Know that when we break free of this hell that traps us, I will ensure that you see the most proper send-off that this land has ever seen. Thank you for your service. And if her eyes are still open, I'm gonna reach down and just, shut her eyelids.
Yeah. Nat 20 from Penny on a medicine
Cool.
check. Um, Hearing that, Finnegan will just like begin to cry. Oh, sorry, didn't mean to move her. Jump scare. And Penny just looking over, um, will whisper, I. She died a few minutes ago. I can't do anything. I can't cast Revivify. It's too late.
I know. I look at Lord Vansa and I say, whatever it was that crippled me is what killed her. She was closer to the epicenter than I was. I pulled her back thinking that I saved her, but I slam my fist into the ground. I kind of break the concrete a little bit. I'm like, I was too late. Damn it!
Sir Hendrickson, maybe if it resets, maybe if we get here in time.
I do not know if that is how it works, but I pray that you are right.
So for now, let's do what we can.
We have a new objective. I do not care how many rooms you have to barge through. I don't care how many royal guards you have to push past. We will find the princess tonight.
Yes. And as soon as Sir Hendrickson says that, Vansa goes up the stairs to continue the search.
And I'm gonna walk over to these two. This is.
Penny. Oh, sorry.
Oh, so, no, go ahead, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that Penny is comforting Finnegan and trying to reassure him.
I'll put a hand on her shoulder. Say, I am sorry you had to witness that. I know that it is not an easy sight to see death in its most pure form. If you ever need any assistance, someone to talk to, know that the Royal Guardsmen are more than just muscle for hire. We know death, and we can comfort those who are seeing it for the first time.
Thank you. Thank you. I know I need to find Arthur.
He should be in the Guardsman Lounge. Penny, would you mind escorting him there?
Of course. Vice Captain. He's just gonna pick up Finnegan.
And I'm gonna find. Can I find like a blanket or something to cover Miss York with?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah. There's
Oh,
like a blanket, a sheet that can go over the piano that is on it.
I'll take that sheet and I'll carefully just lay it on top of her, and I'll kneel down and I'll just stay there for a little bit, and just keep my. I'll put my hands on top of each other and just lay them on her chest, and I'll kneel there and I'm gonna cry for a little bit because, as a vice captain, I feel like she was right within my grasp. I thought I saved her and I didn't, so I just feel like I failed.
Yeah. Um. Make a perception check.
20.
Oh, all right. Um, you see, um, her hand is clutching something.
You said her hand is clutching something?
Yes.
I'm gonna carefully lift up her hand to see what it is she had.
It is a pale string of light that you can hold.
I hold it.
It seems to be some sort of spell that she cast.
Would I know like what that does?
Make a Arcana or History check.
Oh damn, both are -1. I'll go for Arcana. 10.
Okay. You would know that this is a more mental magic that she cast, probably to do with memory.
Could it be that in some way you were able to remember too? If only I could know. Can I? Is it that string of light? Is it just attached to her, or like can it? Can I take it, or like?
You can take it. It's like a cut, like a length of cord, pretty much, but it's made of light that you can like carry around.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
Um,
you would
I will.
know this as like what is called. Actually, yeah, that does probably. You know what? You probably. Oh, where would you have seen that? You've probably read about something before called a thought strand.
Mhm. Oh, like it just saves like your history of thoughts in that string.
It is a single thought.
Oh, a single thought.
Mhm.
What could? Bro, I'm getting goosebumps, bro. Like what? What? um, I will take it and I'll keep it with me.
Right? Sounds good. Back in the hall. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, that's still there. Mishka in there. They are in there. You guys back there. Penny and Finnegan would have found Arthur, who is there. We'll just have them down there. Where's Finnegan? You know what? I'm just gonna. They're just chatting over there. Okay. Hendrickson is in there. Okay. You both enter out into the hallway. Stillmore is talking to Grace. Um, and Grace, you see, points towards the door outside.
As Barley reaches the top of the stairs, he'll walk this way, and he's kind of stumbling at this point. He's trying to rack his brain about where Princess Rena might be, and he kind of knows the places he's checked. He knows where more of the doors lead now than he did before, and he'll decide to go this way. And as he kind of turns this corner over here, he'll see Captain Stillmore and Dame Grace, and he'll say, Have you seen Princess Rena anywhere?"
Dame Grace points towards the door outside. She's in the garden with Bela.
And he won't respond, and he'll just continue going, and you can see there's quite a bit of fear on his face.
Lord Vincent.
He is going to, because he originally had wanted to check the garden. He's going to the garden too, but he's like, he's got the blood on him, so he's kind of trying to be sneaky as he goes past.
Yeah. You see
Can I-
Captain Stillmore. You see there are blood trails everywhere.
Okay.
You see
it's
that Finnegan has passed by now, that Mishka has passed by now.
okay. So the
um,
coast is clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like everyone's rushing around.
Cool.
Okay. I'm going to change the sounds. Oh, not this. What? No, wait. All right. Into the garden. It's not this anymore. I thought I had this ready. Ooh. 1 second. And there you go.
Wonderful. As Barley enters the garden, he's pretty much sprinting at this point, and he'll turn the corner, and once he sees both princesses there, he feels a little relief, but mostly still just the panic of he hasn't really seen a dead body before, so that's just like a lot to deal with. So he'll run over and approach, and he'll say, "Princess, something terrible has happened."
Right. The princess is standing there. She's holding Bela's hand, and she's looking up at the sky. And as you approach, Bela says, "What are you looking for, sissy?" And then she turns and could you roll an insight?
Yes. Oh man, it rolled off a 15.
Okay. She has this wide-eyed look, but you can't tell what exactly it is. And Barley, can you also make an Arcana check, please?
Yes.
Okay. Something feels wrong, but nothing looks wrong out here.
Would he know that this is where the
Yes.
stuff? Yeah. Realizing that, he begins to feel more uneasy because would he have pieced together that Miss York died because of the blast or whatever it was?
Yes.
Okay. At that, he'll run forward and he'll grab Rena's arm, just not forcefully, but like urgently, and he'll say, "We need to get out of here. It's not safe out here, Miss York. Rena, you have the clock. You can turn back time, right?"
That's not exactly how it works, Barley.
What do you mean? So she just died?
I didn't know. I didn't know that you guys remembered. I didn't think you'd touch the veil.
Why does the veil hurt people, Rena?
I roll an insight.
Yeah. Bam. Okay.
She has this look of being taken aback. Either that you're asking these questions or that, like what you're saying, there's something that gives her that almost surprised look to her. And she just shakes her head. I didn't make it that way.
Kind of seeing Rena's expression, Barley will. His eyes will widen just a little bit, and he'll shake his head, and he'll say, I'm sorry, I wasn't blaming you. I don't think you would hurt anyone. Or make anything to hurt people. I just don't understand what's happening.
Lord Vansa, what are you doing right now? Just hanging back?
He's kind of, I want to say he's spying. Because he honestly, seeing Princess Bela, he doesn't want her to see him, like, covered in blood. So, would he be able to, kind of, like, lurk in the shadows by the bench away from the light? Hello?
Sorry, what did you say?
Would he be able to kind of, like, lurk in the shadows near the other bench that's away from the light?
Yes. Yes, you would.
Okay.
You can go anywhere that's not around this or here or like anywhere here.
Okay.
So you can pretty much go anywhere in there or in here.
Can he get right here, or is this too close to the light?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. He's just listening at this point.
Okay. Rena's gonna turn away from Barley. Hey, Bela, how about you go find Mom, okay? But what about Madame Ritsuma? She's supposed to be here. She's supposed to bring me to bed. When I find her, I'll tell her you went to bed, okay, Bela? Okay, okay. Yeah. Mom's in like the ballroom. Yeah. Yes. And Bela will run off.
And I make an Arcana check.
Yes.
Dang it.
Okay. What were you checking?
Just like the atmosphere, because this was the
Oh,
area
yeah.
that they were walking toward last time.
So with that, something feels wrong. From the position Lord Vance is at right now, he would not be able to see the thing. So once he gets to, um, from, if he gets within sight of, like, this gap, you can make a reroll of Arcana.
Okay. I want to say since Bela has left now, he will kind of fade out of the shadows and into the light. With like a trail of shadow behind him. Princess Rena. And I wanna do the Arcana check now.
Okay.
17.
Okay.
Does he see anything?
Behind Princess Reyna,
Oh.
there is something that you can't see. Right over here. It is part of a giant, like, wall of Arcana that goes up into and curves like a dome.
Oh.
And there is fracturing that you can feel in the Arcana.
So at this point, like he could kind of feel like this is not a safe place to be.
Um, he can feel that something is wrong here, but it's not dangerous at this moment.
Okay, okay. Looking at that and then looking back to Rena, he kind of just like puts out his hands as he tries to gesture because he knows that he wants to ask questions, but he's not too sure what to ask first. What what is going on?
Um, well, a long time ago, I was having my debut and it was going okay. But then the ceiling collapsed. And I only had a moment, so I cast a spell. And I started something. I don't know how it's this powerful.
What spell did you cast?
I don't exactly know. It's been so long, I have my spell book memorized, but none of them describe something like this. And you can roll insight if you want.
Yes. $11.
She doesn't seem to be lying.
So, it is an unknown spell. Unknown circumstances. We are living this day over and over again. Someone just died. We can't find Madame Ratima. And you have been here so long that the days are melding together. And it's the same day.
I made the veil because um do well, do you remember Wentworth?
What?
He's a courtier. He was. He hadn't gone home yet. So on the second loop, he tried to go home after work. That's why I made the veil.
Are you saying that our memories, anytime somebody would leave, everybody would forget them?
No, it's just he's not in the loops anymore.
Oh. In what
He's
type
gone.
of in what type of way?
In that moment before I cast the spell, he was alive. And now his existence is gone. We still remember him. I barely do because it's been a lot of loops for me. Wentworth, a civil investigator with the court. I don't think any of you knew him. He was going. If I found out, if you get too far from the palace, time catches up, and I don't know. It's like fractures happen in reality.
So some sort of rapid aging
No, he broke.
broke. Oh. Okay, well, then the veil is very much understandable.
Thought it was. But I don't. That's what happened to Raitima. I didn't mean to happen.
Yes.
I think it's the veil that does that. I think it broke. I think that blast that hurt us was a tiny fraction of what Raitima felt before she got erased.
Have you found any information, anything at all you think that you think would? Is there anything we can do?
I thought getting people's secrets would help. I thought searching the palace would help. I thought getting close to people, solving their problems, learning all there was to know about them would help. But I don't know anymore. You can, Barley, Lord Vansa, you can insight that. Barley, you have advantage.
Oh, okay. 22.
Good. Thank goodness.
Rena is pretending to be more sad than she is. And she has an idea of something more. But she is too either scared or anxious or thinking something might happen if she tells either of you.
Barley has still just a lot of thoughts going through his head, and he clocks what kind of she was thinking, sort of, but his thoughts are racing and he can't figure out how to say it, so he'll say, "So, are we just doomed to repeat this loop until we end up like Madame Rydema or Miss York?"
What happened to Miss York?
And Barley will look over at Lord Vansa, and just the panic will return to his face.
Vansa is going to look away as he kind of like motions toward like the blood on him. When we found her, she was bleeding from the brain, and there was nothing we could do.
Oh. If her body was here. And Rena like starts saying that, but then corrects herself by making her face look sadder. Um, you know, like if we could see Raitama like I could see Wentworth, um, it's almost like that's kind of half of what would have happened. Um, like the brain breaking apart on the inside, but Wentworth was sort of on the outside too. It's psychic and necrotic in nature, which is strange because I I can I can do I can do psychic. I can't do necrotic. And then she stops herself, like she's said something wrong.
From like all the things that he's hearing from Rena, can I make another Arcana check, but like more so to like see if Vansa has, I don't know, like heard anything similar?
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 21.
Okay. Okay.
Fine.
Hmm. Um. What she is describing is something that only the most powerful of magic users can do to someone in one moment. And the way she described confusion over that magic being her own seems purposeful. Um, don't know exactly what this is because you're not sure if this kind of thing has ever been documented before, or if it has happened, if it could have been documented.
Arlie will look at Rena and he'll say, before the loop reset, you had a clock. You restarted it, didn't you?
Um, I don't know if I need to, but I do the same thing I did. It's sort of a habit at this point. I don't know if I need to reset it that way, rewinding the clock. Basically, I don't know. It just kind of. It's a habit at this point.
Do you think it could save Miss York?
When I reset the loop, you'll see.
Arlie will nod. And he's still quite shaken from before. And he'll say, I think we should get out of the garden if this is It's not a good place, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I've told all of you to stay away from the Vale now, so hopefully this doesn't happen again. Um, it's, uh, it's you two and Sir Hendrickson, who are aware, right?
I
Yeah.
And I
I
guess Miss York.
I believe so whenever we were looking for you, we had overheard the guards talking. It seems that that Holloway was angry at something, and what I've kind of seen is that last last go around, he did not seem angry. I'm I'm wondering if he might as well.
I don't know what he does if he finds out. Um, you had last loop. You didn't tell him anything that would lead him to believe that anyone particular was behind this, right?
Uh, I it's everything's kind of scrambled. I may have uh I don't I don't know.
Because I don't think. I mean, you and I are the only two in the kingdom besides him who knows exactly what I mean when I say he could do something drastic.
I knew I was so stupid earlier. I should have found him.
Yeah, I mean, as long as he doesn't mess with stuff I made, it can't do any permanent damage. um,
How long do we have left until this restarts again?
she takes out her silver pocket watch and um, she checks the time. We have um, uh, 6 minutes.
I don't think even if we found him right now, it would do much, but I'm I'm sorry, I have to go. And with that, Vansa basically runs back into the palace.
And as Vansa leaves, Barley will look at Renna and he'll say, I don't want it to restart again. I'm afraid, Renna.
Insight with advantage.
Yeah. 20.
Oh, yep, that's DC.
Yay!
Okay. Rena, um, she looks very, throughout this whole thing, it was like her thoughts were racing. And she was thinking so much that she didn't have room to express emotions that she knows she should have. Like she's seen it way too many times that she simply can't create those again. And in this moment, she looks like her mind has stopped racing, and she's just looking at Ed Barley in the eyes with sadness. And sort of regret. I'm I'm really sorry, Barley. I never meant to ruin everything. And now that you're back and you're aware of everything again, I feel like I can't create, I can't be the person that you loved anymore. I was just alone for so long, and nobody could believe me. And even if they did, I had to convince them the next day.
Barley will see that she's genuinely sad again, and his panic will turn more into a similar kind of sadness, but he'll step up a little bit and he'll say, I mean, I guess you did save us technically. It's still a lot. I don't understand everything, but I am alive still thanks to you. And he'll take her hand and he'll say, I don't know why, but the loop let me remember again. And it let me find you again. And there has to be a reason for it, and we might not know what it is right now, but even though I am scared, I don't think I could do it if you weren't here.
Thank you, Barley. I'm so sorry. I never meant to wrap anyone up with this, even if it did save our lives for a second. She squeezes Barley's hands. I really want everything to be normal again. But, Barley, since you remember, since you haven't been in the loops enough to. And she glances up at the dying sunset. Haven't been in the loops enough to forget. What color is the sky? What shade of blue is the sky, Barley?
As she asks this, his heart will break a little bit, and he'll pull her closer and just give her a big ol' hug. And he'll say, "It's the most beautiful blue. Like the flowers that Bela plants. You'll see it one day. You both will."
And Rena just buries her head into Barley's shoulder and just whispers, "I'm so sorry."
Don't apologize. We'll figure this out together. There are more people that know now. We'll figure it out.
With that, we're going to have the last four. Oh, no, it was three. Last 3 minutes for Hendrickson and Vansa before the dragon attack.
Ah.
As Barley, you start to hear the sound of wings.
Ooh. And real fast before we cut over, as Barley
Yes.
hears the wings, he'll say, "Find me when the loop restarts."
Okay, I will.
And he just holds her tight as he waits.
And Princess Rena takes out her pocket watch. Hendrickson.
Yes.
Music. 3 minutes. I'll make it 4. With the sheet over Miss York. Everything is still. What do? You know that it's almost time.
I'll say that while I was kneeling and had my hands over Miss York, I, gave her a prayer, hoping that she either comes back in the next loop, or if she doesn't, that her soul passes on, and that she lives peacefully in the next world. And I'll stand up, and I'll put my guardsman attire back on. I'll just talk to myself for a little bit, and I'll just hype myself up like, "Get yourself together, Archibald. You're the vice captain. You cannot falter." And I'll start walking back upstairs.
All right. Pain is there. Great. Captain Stillmore waits for you on the stairwell. I hear you.
I will approach her, and my face is like I'm usually pretty good at hiding my you know, my stress or whatever, but it's pretty clear that I'm not okay, not just from the pain, but from what I've seen.
Yeah. Stillmore, though she is a woman of few words, and she's more stoic than um, emotive, she softens her face and holds out her hands to gently caress Hendrickson's face as he approaches.
I'm gonna start tearing up again as I tell her Godsman York is dead.
Penny told me. I'm so sorry. We.
Helena, I
Yes.
know you don't remember, but I was there. She was right in front of me. I could have saved her, but I didn't. She was right there. Captain, she was so young. That girl barely even had a chance to serve us, even for up to 2 years. When will this madness stop?
I don't know. I don't know. We will. We will find a solution. Archibald, we will. We. We did not get this far. Just. We will. We will find out. The pain in Captain Stillmore's eyes betrays how she has no clue what she can do.
I am left without any idea of what to do. We have Godsman, but I have no idea who the enemy is to fight. All I know I'll reach down in my pocket and I'll show the captain what I found on Guardsman York. I know that you don't know Arcana, but perhaps we can ask Penny for her thoughts on this. From what I know, and I hold it up in front of her, it is a thought spell, one to do with memory. It can retain a single thought in one's mind. It seemed as though she cast it before she perished, and I can't help but wonder why she would cast this in her final moments.
I only know that Miss York used to be a professor of philosophy and arcana back in Portdale. She was a wizard of study. I don't know if Penny knows Saloon, and I don't know.
There's not much time left before the loop begins again, Captain. When we restart, I do not think you will remember, and I will once again have to jog your memory of these events. I feel like I'm losing my mind, Helena. Before, it was just memories playing over and over again, but now, people are dying. Madame Rectima is gone. We lost one of our guardsmen.
Archibald, I wish there was more I could say. I've gone to war. I've seen my brothers and sisters die at my feet, in my hands, but I can't. There was always a clear solution. Someone I could reach out and hold. I can't see it. I don't know.
I will pull the captain in and just hold her really close, and I'll whisper in her ear, no matter what happens, I will always remind you, no matter how many times we reset, no matter how many times I have to jog your memory, I will not allow you to continue to suffer through this without knowing that I am here to guide you through it. I don't care if I have to remind you for 50,000 years. I will remind you. Because if you were to ever go beyond that veil and I lost you, I could no longer exist in this world without you.
Thank you, Archibald. Archibald, you start to hear the wing beats.
I feel like a chill up my spine, and I hold the captain a little tighter, like, Elena, it's coming.
And she is going to um grab the like collar of Hendrickson's cloak and tear it down and fiercely and passionately kiss him.
I will return that same passion all the way.
And the way that she holds on, she is desperately trying to help him stay, despite everything she knows. All right. Meanwhile, delete, restart. Thanks. Okay. Start. Okay. It's gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit of a mess in here. One moment. All right, we will have. I'm just setting up the map. We will have a scene here, and then the session will be over. Apologies for going over a little bit.
It's okay.
Not
I
to
have no
rush or
complaints at
anything.
all.
I just wanted to say that before, because I have a moment here while I'm trying to do this. Yes.
Yo, this campaign got me emotional as shit.
I was gonna say this is by far the heaviest one, bro.
Yeah.
Literally.
Eesh.
Adelo, your performance. So
Yes, it's so good.
Oh, thank you, bro. When I was like trying to like embody the sorrowness of York's death, I was like trying to like like act cry, but low key, I started low key almost actually crying because like, bro, what the fuck, dog?
it's like
Yeah.
this is the one where like the tide's turning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
Yeah. It's gonna. There's a. This is gonna.
Bro, I've been drawing this entire time, listening to you all like a fucking podcast. It's so fucking good. I've been drawing for like hours now. Jesus. Barley, you fucked me up, bro. You fucked me up.
Aw. Barley's
Especially
sad.
that question, just like, what color is the sky? God damn it.
Oh
Fuck.
that was heavy. That one got me too.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. That is why there's a song in her playlist that is really sad and it talks about the sky, and it made me think, and I was like, oh, yeah, it's nighttime. I forgot about that.
God damn. Every fucking time, just a new wave of depression. I want to jump in just fucking traffic every goddamn episode.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Then York's fucking dead. Beans,
like,
Beans was talking to me about that actually. They were like, "Oh my god, Miss York was right there, and she's alone." And I'm like, "Oh shit." Well, I mean, there's a chance. No, she dead. That bitch gone.
No.
Well, just wait for what's about to happen.
Oh no.
Sorry.
no.
Oh fuck.
Don't worry
I
about
told
it.
you, Vansa, to get your boy.
Listen,
Told you as
Okay,
soon as
it's
he left the
fine.
fucking room.
listen.
You left him unsupervised with a sword.
Vansa couldn't think straight, okay? He was just trying to do
You
what was
can't.
best for
Vansa can never
everybody.
think straight. Let's be honest. All right.
Okay, okay. Don't throw shade on my bisexual man. Come on.
Alright. I'm going to unpause the map. Are we
Oh
ready?
good God. Okay.
Oh, we're
I'm going
ready.
under.
We're ready.
I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
Actually, I will. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a ruh-roh moment for sure. I want to do something with this, but I don't think I can. Perfect. All right. And I will set the timer. Okay. Okay. Start. Right. Let's see what's been happening in the gala. Lord Vansa, as you enter the gala, you smell smoke and fire.
Uh, Vansa is taken aback, definitely, looking at everything that has transpired. And his thoughts are racing, and he's thinking, just, holy fuck.
Would you like to roll perception?
Yes, I would. Where is it? It's a 17.
All right. All right. Since that's past a 16, you will get advanced info.
Oh,
Yippee. Okay, so first of all, when you like, as you enter, you see a charred drag mark of a sword being dragged as you enter, going along the ground. And looking around at everything, there are there's fire lingering as if controlling the room. And the injuries here, the blood, the slashes, are all very purposeful. And though it's still now, it's clear signs that there was panic and there was various magic users and fighters trying to figure out what was happening and defend. But someone has a skill in this. And you see him walking towards you. His tail is lashing. He is clutching his sword, which is burning with a deep red fire. And his hands are twitching again. Like the day he told you what he did to the king. His father. And he approaches. Slowly. Purposefully. He is limping slightly as there is a radiant burst of a fire that has singed his side and shoulder. And he approaches, twitching and tense. Vansa. Beryl.
Vansa is speechless in this moment as he's still looking around the room. And then his focus settles on Prince Holloway. And he steps towards him. And his voice is wavering. Cade. What? What have you done? Could y'all hear that, or am I too silent?
Oh no, I can hear it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. And the way he looks at Vansa, he is wide-eyed. There's no focus in his eyes. And he's not exactly angry. He is hollow. He's not smiling.
At this point, Vansa, the tears that have been welling up in his eyes ever since he left the garden are now finally falling. And he steps even closer. And he reaches out and places his hand on Holloway's cheek. You know what? We're about to repeat this again, and I don't care if you caused this. I don't care. As long as you're okay. Cade. I could have stopped this, couldn't I?
When he opens his mouth to speak, you see blood trickle out from the side of his mouth. And you notice the stab wound from a rapier going in between his ribs.
No.
She... Thorn... Horncrest led the dragon here.
After hearing that, Vansa immediately just wraps his arms around Holloway and holds him tight. And just lays his head on his shoulder as he just like strokes Holloway's back in a comforting manner even as he shakes with every breath he takes.
Holloway's grip on the sword falters, and it clatters to the ground. And that fire around him dies. Sorry.
Oh, where'd he go?
But don't mind that. That fire around him dies. And he is shaking now. And his knees give out as all of the adrenaline leaves him. And when you lean against him, and he is trying to hold himself up, he is growing colder. And then you hear the wings. And then you feel the shaking breath of Holloway as he barely clings on to life whisper, "I don't care what I have to do. I will protect." And then the sound of it all.
Listen.
Dog.
Okay,
Dog.
guys, that was normal.
Damn, Bat.